TEDx, one of the biggest opportunities of my life. I've always hoped that I would give my first TEDx talk in an auditorium filled with audience, but here I am talking to a phone screen where I can't even gauge your reactions if you're liking the talk or you're bored, with half a frame where you can't even see my outfit that I'm specifically wearing for TEDx. But to make this prestigious opportunity happen, I had to adapt. Now, before we move on, I want to make this a little interactive. So I want to ask y'all if y'all know what adaptability is or what adapting is. Now, obviously, I can't tell y'all to raise your hand, but just nod if you know what adaptability is, right? That's easy. Okay. So for those who don't know what adaptability is basically the ability to respond to a change. As simple as that. Like, as for example, a situation changes, and how quickly you respond to the change is what adaptability is. Now, to make it even easier for you guys, the pandemic happened, the most relatable thing that's going on right now. All the industries took a hit, right? But the biggest example of adaptability that probably I can give at this time is the fashion industry. Obviously, nobody was thinking that, hey, I want to go buy new clothes during this time, right? So what did the fashion industry do? They adapted to making fashionable masks because they know that it's going to be here for a while and there is a lot of demand. So they supplied. And now there are tons of businesses that are flourishing because of fashionable masks. So that is adaptability. They did not give up. They adapted to the situation, and here they are with a new business opportunity, right? So I hope that through my talk and through my journey, you guys will be also inspired to learn how to adapt and do not fear change. So a little bit about my journey for those who already know. I was born and raised in the UAE, and I've lived here all my life. I've never moved out of the country, nothing. And born and raised here, schooling, college, everything. I started my journey around 3 years ago, and what I did here was I started making dance videos and uploading them on social media. And there was no such trend for something like that here in the UAE. Obviously, there's a very strong Bollywood culture, but obviously it's not like India, right? So when I started making dance videos and uploading them, nobody else used to do it, and I used to fear that what if I am not accepted because I am from another country, right? But I was accepted really well, and that was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Dubai gave me so many opportunities, and I worked hard and I did not stop, no matter what changes happened in my life, which I will tell you more about. After I did 3 years of work here, and then I possibly could have done everything here. So then I decided to move to India, a country that I've never lived in for more than max 3 weeks. And I am from Delhi, but I moved to Mumbai. It's called the City of Dreams, and it was the best cities to go to for what I do. So I moved to Mumbai. I had to adapt to a completely different lifestyle. I had to learn how to do my laundry. I know this is super embarrassing, but I had to learn how to do my laundry. I had no idea how to do so. I learned how to cook. I knew how to cook a little bit, but I learned how to cook. I learned how to survive. I think that's the most important thing that I learned. And for a Dubai kid to move to a city like Mumbai is super hard, trust me, because I've lived here all my life, and the standard of living is so different. The way people live is so different, and that was the biggest change in my life. But I had to adapt to the situation so I can succeed, and because of that is the reason why I'm sitting here giving my first ever TEDx talk, which I'm really excited about. One of the biggest changes, right? Now, my life has been, not gonna lie, but my life has been a series of changes just being thrown at me. The moment I get excited about something, life just throws a curveball, yet again. So one of the biggest examples was TikTok. Who remembers TikTok? I really miss TikTok. So I was a TikTok creator, and finally at one point when my video started reaching to the mass audience, right, to a place where I was finally happy, I'm like, yes, this is what I deserve. A month later, TikTok gets banned. And this was after being 3.5 years on the app, when it finally started reaching 500,000 views, 1 million views on every video I posted in a day. It gets banned in 1 month. So you can imagine my plight. I was like, I was in a situation where, why does this happen to me? Now another example. When TikTok got banned, Instagram Reels came, and a very amazing platform, and I got excited because I was like, okay, if TikTok is gone, Reels is here. I started doing Reels, all my videos 1 million views, 500,000 views. I gained 10,000 followers in a week because of Instagram Reels, and I was super happy because I'm like, yes, this is what I deserve, and finally I'm getting it. The pandemic happened. I started using Reels in Mumbai, and I had to come back to the UAE because the situation in Mumbai was getting very bad. So I came back to the UAE. My Reels was still going on because I already had it on my phone. Within 3 weeks, my Reels was also taken away from me. And now I'm back to square one. After 3 years of working so hard, and when you finally get something, and then when it's taken away from you and you have to come back and start from square one, it gets really hard. But I think one of the biggest things that I've learned is never to back down. No matter what change comes, you embrace it with open arms, because I've learned that through my experiences, and that is what I want to tell you all too. But one of the biggest things, now out of all the negatives that's been happening, something positive also happened, right? The pandemic happened. Obviously there's a lot of negativity going on. People are stuck at home, especially artists. There are no shows. Dance teachers also can't keep classes anymore, correct? But then there was a ray of light. We had to adapt to the pandemic, and obviously we still wanted people to learn, and because people were stuck at home, kids were stuck at home, there was an even bigger need to learn. So what did we adapt to? All the teachers around the world adapted to online classes. That is where we saw an opportunity. We saw, okay, that there's a change, it is a little uncomfortable, but how can we make it to our advantage? And that is what we did. Here we are, we started online classes, and online classes became a rage. Okay, all over the world, we had double the more students coming in and learning than a physical class. One more thing that I learned from being stuck at home in Mumbai especially was, I am a content creator, and I couldn't stop creating content because people were literally consuming more content on a daily basis than any other normal day because everybody was stuck at home. So what did we do? We learned how to create content with limited resources. Yeah, with paucity of resources. We didn't have a videographer coming home. We couldn't have a proper location or go to a studio. But we learned how to create content at home and make it look even better so that our audience enjoys it even more. And that is something that I learned. So these were the positives that came out of the pandemic. And because the whole digital market was even bigger, because everybody used to do sitting at home was just scroll. So we had an even bigger market to explore. So this is what we did, and we created even better content. We created daily content because we know that people are dependent on us artists and us creators, so that their day can pass by, they can have some smile, or they can learn dancing in my case. So I feel like every change that comes is a new opportunity, and that is what I have learned from my journey. Every time you adapt to a situation, it is so helpful professionally as well as personally. Professionally, it opens up new avenues, like I gave you an example of the fashion industry, and like I gave you a personal example. The pandemic happened, but how I adapted to online classes, how we all adapted to online classes, that opened up a lot of avenues. Personally, it helps you grow, right? For me, to do my own laundry, I know it sounds funny because you're like, oh my god, she can't even do her own laundry, but you will be surprised how many people in Dubai, kids, they cannot do their laundries because we never had to do such things, right? Because we've always lived with our parents. I had to learn how to do my own laundry, to do jhadu pocha every day at home whenever my house help wouldn't show up, and that was a very big change, and that was the biggest growth of my life. The biggest change of my life, moving to another country, was also the biggest growth aspect of my life, because I realized that I can be so independent, and that made me super happy, and that made me work even harder. So the only thing that I have learned is that you have a goal. No matter what curveball life throws at you, you just have that one vision and you just keep going towards it. That's it. With a very strong head, learn how to adapt. I feel like adaptability is such a strong virtue to have, especially at this time, because change is the only constant, and that is something that I've learned the hard way, but it has been such a beautiful journey. And all I want to tell all of y'all is, towards the end, that change is the only constant. Embrace change with open arms, and trust me when I say this, even if you don't reap the benefits that second, you will reap the benefits at some point or the other. 100%, because that is what I have learned at every single time of my life. So that's all. I just wanted to say, adapt to succeed. The most important thing, keep moving forward, embrace change, and adaptability is a very strong virtue. And I hope that you guys also learn a little slowly towards your journey on how to adapt to succeed. Thank you.